Well, welcome back. If only everyone had been here for the discussion during the break.
Yes, we'd all be
we were having a
fired.
good time.
That's right. We'd all be unemployed if we.
All right. You were talking about California earlier. That's where we're headed now. A new poll of California voters shows that a majority think Senator Dianne Feinstein should resign. 63% of those surveyed say that she should step down and allow Gavin Newsom to appoint a replacement. All right, back now. Johanna, explain to us, as a California Democrat, who, number one, the 37% who doesn't think she should step down are, number one, but number two, why isn't she?
So the 37% are probably people who want Adam Schiff in power because they don't want Gavin Newsom to appoint the black woman who he has promised to appoint, Barbara Lee, to that Senate seat. So that is who that percentage is. I very much believe, like the majority, that unfortunately she is an incredible icon. She is someone who, as a woman in politics, I looked up to. Also, I believe that 1 out of 8 Americans who live in California deserve a senator doing more than just pressing yes or no, but actually negotiating on key issues, including immigration.
No, I mean, the other thing that I think is interesting about the entire conversation about her is it brings the age conversation into the fore, and that applies to 2 other candidates running for high office. And so it's sort of an issue, I think, where some Democrats don't really know how to handle it because some of this applies to President Biden himself.
This is, batting cleanup after that is very easy because my colleagues have made excellent points. Number one, the real interest in this poll for me is what is the running for the Senate race to succeed her? And it's a cluster. It is just all knotted up. Adam Schiff is ahead by a couple of points, but there's Karen Bass, there's or not Karen Bass,
Barbara Lee.
Barbara Lee. And so here's this jumble down there. So that means that the appointment is incredibly valuable in such a congested field. Point 2 is, what is Dianne Feinstein except for a billboard to point to the age of Joe Biden and infirmity, and that you put the 2 of them together and it reinforces that narrative again and again and again. And I don't know why she doesn't quit, but she's doing her party a serious disservice.
Well, Chuck Grassley is the same age, so that's the other thing. Yeah, it's not all age; it's also how you're doing.
Right, and I mean, look, Dianne Feinstein, you said, I think, during the break that she was a lion back in the day, and now it seems very difficult to sort of even know sort of basically where she is and what's happening and have. This is an interesting, Lauren, point that we brought up a couple of days ago, which was the who replaces her. The one name that nobody threw out here is Oprah.
She's not.
Leland Vittert, I love you, but
come on.
Come on. Really?
Okay, so can I tell you?
Oprah Winfrey's going to go to the U.S. Senate?
The idea of a seat filler, this is what they're saying, is don't just give it to Barbara Lee. If Gavin went that route, the Congressional Black Caucus would be opposed to him running for president. And that man wants nothing more than to run for president.
Oprah's going to take that kind of pay cut?
It's and Oprah would do well, but she wouldn't run. The sad part is a lot of people would vote for her. This is an interesting case, though, because with Feinstein, to go back to Johanna's point about gender, we see Democrats rallying around her, and she is a legend, and she is the first in many regards, and it's not across the board that things are difficult for women in politics. We also make a lot of excuses for women in politics, too.
Thanks for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to subscribe. Click the red button to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.